Best places to visit in Europe, coming from the point of view of TikTok women. I'm kidding. I see a couple of guys in here, but have you noticed that like women on TikTok, it's always them that are like traveling and making videos about places to visit, and then the men are on YouTube. I don't know what that is. No, but seriously, as an American who can't wait to go to Europe, I'm trying to find just like really unique, fun places to go. And we got a collection of some hidden, probably not so hidden places that are off the beaten map. No, but seriously, as an American who just can't wait to go to Europe, I'm really trying to find like unique, fun places that maybe are off the beaten path. I'm sure a lot of these are not as hidden or secret as these people claim to be, but nonetheless, we're going to check it out and see what's going on with the best places to visit.
Budapest, you have to visit this place. It's called the For Sale Pub, and it's so unique because it has handwritten notes pinned all over the walls and ceilings.
What?
From customers over the years. It's so interesting to read some of the notes that were left years ago. The food here is really good.
So
we
cool.
ordered a goulash to share because the portion sizes were massive. So I would definitely add this to your list of places to visit in Budapest.
That looks amazing. I've seen something like this before where they do bills, like dollar bills, cover the entire place. I've never seen notes before though. I kind of like the idea of notes better because you can read them. Someone says it's so expensive though. Yeah, it's cool, but the original. Yeah, it's so cool, but the original, but the prices though. Around 35 euros for a lemonade and a simple dish. I think that's the whole point, is they're getting away with like the experience, and that's why the food's a little bit more. Looks like a fire risk. Oh, they commented. They said, join us whenever you are in Budapest. Wait, is this them? No, that might not be them. Befriend Budapest. Building friendships. Okay, I don't think that's the place. Budapest is so underrated. Is it Budapest? Budapest. I think it's Budapest, or like a version of that. It's not Budapest. This isn't Croatia or France. It's not Austria or Italy. Montenegro. That looks stunning. Wow, look at that. Holy cow. I think we've covered a little bit of Montenegro, like in passing in a couple of videos, but holy cow, that place looks amazing. Please visit Montenegro. Their main source of income is tourism. The place is beautiful and the people are extremely sweet, but please, please, please be the nicest tourists and keep the place as neat, peaceful, and beautiful as it is. Thank you. That was really nice. I was waiting for it's New Jersey. Definitely one of the best kept secrets in Europe. Okay, Montenegro. I don't feel like that's a best kept secret. I feel like Montenegro is pretty popular, right?
After traveling to every country in Europe, here are my 5 favorites. Starting with Finland. Northern Finland in the winter is one of my favorite trips I've...
Not your normal, beautiful beach ocean, but Finland looks absolutely amazing.
Ever been on. You can take the Santa Claus Express train up to Santa Claus Village in the Arctic Circle,
so
sleep
cool.
in a glass igloo underneath the northern lights, take a reindeer sleigh ride, and if you're crazy enough, swim in the frozen sea or even sleep in an ice hotel. Number 4.
An ice hotel? What? That is so cool.
Croatia. Island hopping on a liveaboard boat is my favorite activity in this country. The water is pristine. It is much cheaper than somewhere like Italy or Greece. You can enjoy snorkeling with turtles and sharks, arriving at a new beautiful island each day, and the food in this country is absolutely fantastic. Oh, and don't forget about Plivice National Park. It is a must visit. Number 3, Slovenia.
Oh my God.
In my opinion, Slovenia is the most underrated country in Europe. Lake Bled is an iconic floating church with picturesque scenery. There are rolling green hills as far as the eye can see, and the locals here are always smiling and just enjoying life.
I've noticed that about Slovenians, especially you guys in the comments, the videos you request. You guys seem so nice. I can't wait to go visit there. Austria. Number 2, Austria.
2, Austria. The mountains and scenery here are just as beautiful as Switzerland, but much cheaper. It is an adventurer's paradise. You can brave your fear of heights on this Stairway to Heaven ladder, visit the stunning towns of Hallstatt and the historic Salzburg, and don't forget about mountain treks. Yep, these are a blast.
That
and
looks
finally,
like a blast.
Number 1, Iceland. This is the most otherworldly country I've ever been to. Exploring in Iceland feels like you're on a different planet. From the largest waterfalls in Europe to gorgeous natural hot springs, glaciers, and black sand beaches, Iceland has it all.
Cool. I feel like Iceland is slept on. I don't think we've even done an Iceland video. My Icelandians. What do you guys go by? Icelandians? I feel like that's right. Is that close? You guys, if you have a video about Iceland, share it with me. I'd love to check it out, like a full-length one. Someone says Croatia is more expensive than Italy ever since they adopted the euros. Really? Austria mentioned. The Balkan countries are the best in Europe. Second that opinion on Iceland, though the food scene falls a little flat. All right, Iceland, yeah, I would love to go to Iceland.
No, seriously, what is this
Hawaii
place?
of Europe.
Okay, this is one of the most beautiful islands in the entire world, and no,
I thought that was fake for a second.
it's not Hawaii. This is Madeira. It's an island off the coast of Portugal,
Madeira.
and this is the exact location. Madeira is known for some of the best hiking in the entire world. Its beautiful coastlines, and of course, the birthplace of the goat. Now, the best part is Madeira is actually pretty affordable. Here's a quick breakdown of the average cost of everything.
Wait, hold on. I gotta go back. That actually looks pretty
Cost of
cheap. Hotels, $85. Food, $5 to $20. Activities, under $60. Dude, a hotel for $85? Is it a nice hotel?
everything. And if you ever plan on going, I recommend doing this famous hike, visiting these natural pools, and chasing waterfalls. I have a free map and travel guide to Madeira, and if you don't follow this page, I find the coolest things around the world and then share them with you.
Oh, dude. All right, I'll follow you. Sounds good. Might have to check out that map. Someone says Messi is not from Madeira. What is this guy saying? The GOAT is from Argentina, though.
Lionel Messi, the greatest of all time, the greatest that will be, the greatest that will ever be, the greatest. Oh my God.
Someone else says, I thought Messi was from Argentina.
Come with me to my dream restaurant that has literally been on my Pinterest board for years. This is Grata
What?
Palazese, and it's located in Polignano Mar. I was so excited to walk in, but tell me why I clocked this girl looking at me up and down like that.
She was eyeballing you. Holy cow.
Apparently the other girls were too, and my boyfriend is the one who told me about it. But to be honest, I didn't really care because I was just
This
so happy to
looks
be here. I have
amazing.
been wanting to go to this place for so long. They have 3 set menus. One is vegetarian, one's meat, and one is fish. The most expensive one is fish, and I decided to get that one. And the cheapest one is the vegetarian one, and it's 280 euros. I would say these 2 bites of spaghetti were probably the best thing we had of the night. And here's Brandon trying so hard not to laugh and crash out because honestly the food was so bad. We both kept our composure though because we were just happy to be there.
food
He
was
knew how much
bad?
it meant to me to come to this restaurant, and the sunset and everything was still so
It might just be her taste buds, right? That food did not look bad.
beautiful. I think I kind of started just picking at the food after this point, and I didn't even eat the dessert.
octopus.
Brandon tried both of them. It was really pretty with the gold flakes though. Overall, it was
food
still
looks
a great
amazing.
experience because I got to see it in person, and I'm glad that we were both good sports about the food.
That does look really cool, though. Gosh, no wonder it's so expensive. Like, you're literally sitting over the ocean. Someone says, some girls are such haters. You look stunning. Yeah, I mean, we all know that women hate each other, right? Like, it's pretty like common knowledge. The way I wouldn't be able to look at him in a serious situation, instantly laughing. You're a baddie girl. They knew. I guarantee you anything, this girl would probably look at you the exact same way that girl did. I'm not trying to throw shade at the women, all right? I love women.
Skip Paris and go to the Alsace region of France instead. Located in the northeastern part of France, you will find dozens of fairy tale-like villages
Little
like
Venice.
Colmar, pictured here, which is actually known as Little Venice because of a river that runs through it that you can take boat rides on. So picturesque and beautiful.
Your guys' cities are so much better than ours. I mean, this is a town, I think, but where's the threshold from city to town? I know it's like the population size, but just looks just to die for.
You can book a tour along the Alsace wine route and visit a lot of these cute little villages all in one day. Pictured here is the fountain that actually inspired the fountain that Belle sits on in the beginning of Beauty and the Beast. Oh, so cute. This is
Really?
definitely a must visit for your next trip to
My next trip to what? You cut off there. Someone says, stop telling people about Colmar. Someone says, don't skip Paris. What the fuck? Madeira, do both or stay in Paris and do a 1 or 2 day trip there, but don't plan your whole trip there. And it says plain. Oh, okay. Thanks for the advice. Bavaria, Germany. Oh my gosh. Unreal. That looks fantastic.
This is one of the most fairy tale-like villages on Earth. This is Ferolio in Ticino, Switzerland. Located in Val Bavona, it's only inhabited during the summer due to its lack of electricity.
Whoa.
Without it, the colder months would be quite challenging. The village is known for its stunning 110-meter waterfall and is a serene spot to visit in spring, offering a less crowded experience compared to summer. Just a 50-minute drive away lies Lavertezzo in Verzasca Valley,
This looks like a screensaver.
known for the Ponte dei Salti double-arched bridge. This
That is
medieval
so
bridge,
cool.
dating back to the 17th century, was rebuilt in 1960 after the right arch was destroyed in a flood in 1868. To reach Ferrolio, you can easily drive, take a
Look
bus
at this
from Locarno,
little-
or even cycle
I
there.
wouldn't even call it a town.
The
Village.
village's primitive lifestyle without electricity gives visitors a glimpse into a simpler way of living amidst stunning natural beauty. What hidden gems have you discovered while traveling that felt like stepping into a fairy tale?
I would love to like go visit somewhere like this. No electricity. This would be amazing. I wonder if you can like rent out one of those little spots. Someone says you had me until without electricity. It's kind of the point. Someone says in daytime it's like a fairy tale, but at night it would seem like Evil Dead jungle. Probably would be pretty freaky at night.
This hotel delivers breakfast by mini gondola. This dreamy winter
What?
getaway in the Dolomites has so many unique experiences, like breakfast with their alpacas and floating meals in the infinity
shit.
pool. Not to mention, this hotel is adults only and makes for the perfect romantic
Oh,
getaway. This
my
hotel
God.
delivers breakfast by
How much is it to go to this place?
mini gondola. This dreamy winter
Oh, I bet this is like really expensive, right? Someone says, "Oh, I need the social media versus reality videos for this." I had to transfer money from my savings to order a pizza last night. You got the wrong For You page. Someone says, "Can't tell me the pool clips aren't AI." No, this is all real. That's insane. Lisbon, huh? Damn. Sintra. Oh, is that what they were saying? People visit Lisbon but skip places like this. That looks so cool. Whoa. It like, look at the architecture here. Doesn't this look Indian? It's in Portugal though. There was another one that kind of looked like this too. Now that's a little bit more, I don't know my architecture, you guys, but I feel like I would see this inside of like a Catholic church. Don't forget to go to Praia de Ursa, the most stunning and magical beach I've ever seen to this day. I don't think anyone skips Sintra. Someone else says, when I was there, it seemed no one skipped Sintra. Okay, so it's pretty popular.
To see in Europe before they get too popular. This is Tokaj in Hungary, which is said to be the oldest wine region in the world. They make the wine of kings here in underground wine cellars that look like cute hobbit houses. And this stunning hotel is the best place to stay when visiting this spring. Settled amongst the vineyards, they literally have rooms with actual mini saunas in them. And
like, what do these people do for work? I'm in the wrong industry.
This stunning in and outdoor spa. We love the service, the spa, and of course the wine. And when you go, do not miss a visit to the eerie Bulldog Covaralja Castle.
Oh,
to
that's
see in
cool.
Europe before
Those are like little hobbit houses, aren't
This is
they?
Tokaj.
Look at that. That's so crazy. I don't remember how she pronounced it. Tokaj in Hungary. Someone says Georgia is the oldest region. Quick Google search goes a long way. All right, relax. I searched too, and it said Tokaj. I wish I would have heard her pronounce it correctly. Really nice, but when you live and work in Hungary, you can't afford this hotel. Maybe only one night. Yeah, it looks extremely expensive. Holy shit. Oh, speaking of expensive, god damn. Copenhagen, huh? Jungle paradise. This just, I don't even know. This looks like AI, right? This jungle paradise is located in Europe and not in Bali, but in Copenhagen. If you'd like to explore this pool in the middle of the Danish jungle, this is the place to be. Manon les Suits, Copenhagen, Denmark. I want this inside my house. Wait, I don't have a house. Oh shit. Probably 5K Danish a night, bro. I can't afford 5. Yeah, this place probably is like at least a couple €1,000 a night. All right, let's try and find something like a little more realistic. I think I got 1 or 2 left.
Did you know that there's a street in Italy where known as roll fresh pasta all day long? Well, it's located in Bari in the Puglia region, and here's how we'd spend the perfect 24 hours there. Bari is often a place where people will fly into prior to kicking off their Puglia travels, and one
Look
day
at
is
that.
just enough time to see it all. In the old town, you'll find the nona's rolling orecchiette, a typical pasta of this region.
That's probably the best pasta you'll ever have in your life.
Bari is also pretty popular for their focaccia breads, specifically a simple thin one topped with fresh tomatoes. There's a few places to grab it in the old town like Santa Rita or Fiori. Panificio Fiori was probably our favorite. It was soft, doughy, and the olive oil coated the bottom. Another typical bakery dish you'll find are fried little mini calzones. They're delicious, so we recommend starting your day with a DIY bakery crawl.
Ooh.
After that, you can walk along the water and see an old seafood market. Sometimes they have vendors with oysters, fresh uni, and then it's time for espresso and shopping around. Head back downtown for dinner, and if you didn't know, the popular Italian pasta dish spaghetti assassina was invented here. We went to the original restaurant Al Sorso Preferito. The pasta gets cooked in the tomato sauce and forms crispy edges, but surprisingly, we like the orecchiette with braciole even more. And now the best way to end your day, and after spending 2 weeks in Puglia, we can confidently say this was the top gelato.
Holy cow!
Gentile Gelato has locations now in New York City, but it's incredible, and grab a sporkamousse, a famous pastry in Bari. That's all for Bari, and be on the lookout for our full Puglia guide coming soon.
That place looks really cool. It's probably pretty popular, right? I mean, if a gelato place that's there is also in New York City, I'm imagining it's a pretty tourist area. I just came back from Bari, and it's not far from what you present. The street with orecchiette is nothing special, just 2 to 3 old ladies selling, not rolling pasta all day. And Gentile Gelato was the worst ice cream and cakes I ate. Ooh, that's kind of a burn. If you go to Bari, make sure to visit Brindisi. It's like being in Greece. Okay. When people visit Barcelona and miss this place 1 hour away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montenegro.
Tossa de Mar? Tossa de Mar? Wow. Whoa. That looks crazy. Just an hour away from Barcelona? Of course, someone's like, it's 1.5 to 2 hours from Barcelona. Let me correct you really quick. It is not 1 hour away. It's 1.5 to 2 hours. All right, guys, that was a blast. Europe just looks fucking incredible. God. Make sure, drop in the comments like what your guys' favorite places you've ever been to are, so I can look them up and just be super jealous that you've been there. All right, I'm out. Peace. I'll see you guys later.